anybody coming in? Hi, I'm back. Hi, Chica. Thank you, Heavenly14, for inviting followers. I really appreciate it. Hi, Leanna. I was waiting for you to come back on, and you haven't come back on. So I said, well, I'm going to hop on then. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I know I've done polka dots a couple times already. And excuse my mess in the background. You see, remember, I'm redoing my office, so everything is everywhere in my house. Oh gosh, I hope you feel better, Leanna. Good night, Busy Bee Creation. You're just coming on and you're getting off already? Ah. Okay, I've done the polka dots lots of times. I've had a couple questions, so I figured I would pop on and just give you guys a couple more tips that I've been getting questions about. So anyway, doing just polka dots in rainbow colors. Take it away. I'll try. Look at, you see how lovely all my poppy paints. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I can get this down. Okay, so I've already been, you didn't miss anything, I'm just starting, so welcome. I already have done 3 of the colors. I'm just doing rainbow colors. And so I wanted to get on and just give you guys a couple more tips, because I've been getting some questions about the daubers and how to get the paint off the daubers. All right, let me see here. Okay, so I've been keeping, look at my tripod's all crooked now too. I don't know what's going on half the time, you guys, I tell you. I get a leg up and another one goes down. I finally just got the piece fixed. Okay, so rewinding here. I've told you guys I've been using my poppy paints in this little container. I haven't been painting with my poppy paints in a while, and you can still see they're in there and they're still nice and liquidy. So these containers have been working great. You don't have to open each one all the time, you know, unscrewing and sticking it where you need to be putting it on. So make sure you have your palette. Your poppy paints. Let's see if I can back this up, because you guys don't need to see so much of me. No, I mean, I need to see you, of course, what you're saying. And have my little old lady apron on tonight. Okay, so anyways, if you know someone who'd be interested in the polka dots, swipe over and share the broadcast so you guys can see. I mean, I have it up, but I'm going to do it again. Again, just answering some questions that have been out there. Okay, so you have your poppy paints, your palette, and your daubers. Remember, those are, oh, thank you guys. You guys are awesome for sharing. Those are these little things that I showed you. It's basically a piece of wood that has a piece of foam on the top. It's really not, you can find them in your craft stores. Martha Stewart sells the really pretty, nice, clean white version, which I love, but they are like, I think $12 for a set, which is a little expensive, I think. So I have opted just to get, you know, the cheaper brand that have been in there, and they work just as fine. So still, regardless, whichever dauber set you get, use your coupons at your craft stores, and you will be able to grab those. Now, here is, you guys don't need to be like, hold on, let me answer a question for you real quick. Okay. To get your polka dots, those of you who are just coming in, this is what we're doing. I'm going to show you the polka dots again. I know I've done them before. We're going to do them again. Doing the rainbow colored stuff. The biggest question I'm getting, how do you get the paint off the dauber when you are using your different daubers? Now, I have a whole jar of these suckers, okay? I've used the green. You guys have seen me do the gold. It's my favorite one because it's still so shiny. How do I get this stuff off? You can't. Don't try. The issue is, obviously with your poppy paints, you can use lemon extract. But I have found when you are trying to get the paint off, it's going to make this really soggy and it's going to fall off the piece of wood. So my tip for you, buy a lot of daubers. Have one for every color. That's how the best way you're going to be able to do it, really. So that's what I do. I mean, I have them in every color, okay? So tonight I'm also going to be, I've only been using the little one. Exactly, see? Easy as that. Just like when I first showed this technique, everybody thought it was some crazy hard technique. No. You know, how do you get these perfect polka dots? Oh, well, I guess I should share that, right? So, showed you guys the daubers, and I have to tell you, you guys have been awesome when you're doing them on Instagram and all that. I have had so many tags, and it's just great. That's a subject I want to cover one night on Sprinkle Nights, when you should be tagging people for inspiration, right? Nothing wrong with getting inspiration. That's why I do these things, to show you guys. I want to see you guys doing them. Just tag me when you do it, though, because I love seeing all the different colors out there and all. I should really put together a collage and post it of all the pictures people have sent me using the technique. So I'm so excited that it's been able to help a lot of people. All right, so let's get to work. I'm just doing Roy G. Biv tonight. I already have done orange, green, and red. So I'll go ahead and start with some yellow. Just get a paintbrush, and if you're storing your poppy paints in these little things here, just gonna stir it around. You're gonna do cake pops again, Leanna? Does that mean you're gonna message me? What gets hard when it dries? I'm assuming the paint. It doesn't get hard. It's... Oh, yes! Yes, I saw your strawberries. You are one of them. I've already screenshotted your picture, and I'll throw it in the collage to share. All right, you guys, hold on one second. I'm not going to be looking up. I just want to get some of this. So take your paintbrush. Oh, you guys can't even see. See, because I put the darn camera back on me. You don't want to see me anymore. Beep, beep. Yes, the dauber. It does get a little hard. Yep. I mean, it's not... Well, this one's still kind of wet. It does get hard when it dries, but the second you put it back in your poppy paint, it's gonna rehydrate all over again, promise. And if it makes you feel better, take your little dropper with your lemon extract, put a drop on there first to soften it back up. Should you cover with saran? Oh, my palette, some people do. I've never had a problem with it coming off. So if it gets on my table, that might be more of a problem. But I use that yellow Scrub Daddy, and it takes it right off. So totally up to you guys, okay? Totally up to you. All right. Okay, so anyways, let's get back to... All right, so take some of your poppy paint out of your little containers and onto your palette. You want to cover it with saran wrap. If that makes you happier at the end of the day, more power to you. I don't have a problem with getting mine off. So all right, I'm going to do the yellow, and this is a little bit larger, okay? A little bit larger of a dauber. I like to dab it in and then just kind of pull back on the side. Let me show you guys that up close. Dab it in and then pull it over to get any excess off, because you don't want it to be runny. Remember, you don't want it to be runny. If you like a solid color, don't add any extra lemon extract to thin it out. I like kind of like more of a thin coat. So then you just, with the bigger ones, you kind of have to push and give a little spin, and then hopefully the light. This is a really bright yellow, so you guys might not be able to see this. But like I said, this technique I've done before. I did finally get a YouTube channel up, you guys. I'm so happy, because now I can just say, hey, go check it out over there. And I also did one of those Catch Me accounts, but all my first scopes, obviously they're not going to be on there because I just started it. But on the YouTube channel, Painted and Sprinkled, there is the old polka dot tutorial, and then you can fast forward and stuff, obviously, through all of that. So, all right, one second, and then I'll peek up and see if there's anything going on up there and show you guys a close-up of this. I really like the large polka dots. I think they're kind of a little bit different, a little bit fun, unique. All right, so that's with the larger one. And I love the poppy paint yellow. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so bright and fun, isn't it? For those of you who have had the chance to buy your poppy paints already, how are you liking them? What, you're on YouTube now? Well, I just made a channel on there, Leanna. We call her Wee Anna. I've been uploading all my, now, okay, they're not like high-tech professional videos, you guys. They're literally just my Periscopes uploaded. I just don't have time to edit all that stuff. Some people have such nice, pretty videos with text that pops up, and music playing, and fast forwarding through everything. And it's like, you know, not slow motion, but fast forward motion, I guess, whatever it is, speed. It looks really cool when you can watch everything happen in like super fast speed, but I just have not had any time to edit anything. So it's literally my Periscope videos are uploaded there. All right, here you go. Are you cake styles now? What are you talking about, Leanna? No, I don't think I'm anybody who sells poppy paint. Lolly Cakes by Ella is the only place you can get it online. There are some bakery stores starting to pick it up now, but Lolly Cakes by Ella on Instagram or Etsy. Can you see my comments? I'm sorry, I missed real quick who that was. I am looking down when I'm doing this. I kind of have to look down to see where my polka dots are going, so I'm trying to look up every once in a while. If you're asking a question, I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask it again. You need a whistle button on here, right? No, I'm not ignoring anybody. Leanne, are you starting trouble already? She's a troublemaker. She's a cute troublemaker, though. I love her. She's adorable. If you guys don't follow her, she's so cute. Oh, your phone died? Well, thanks for coming back. I know some people probably saw polka dots as the title. My gosh, how many times is this lady going to do polka dots? There we go. Could you use chocolate on the daubers? I mean, I guess you could, but it's going to be pretty thick. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, well, I'm not going to say I wouldn't recommend it, but why would you use chocolate if you have poppy paints? I know, they do look pretty perfect, these polka dots, I'm telling you. It's not a hard technique, you guys. Get your dauber sets. Get your poppy paints. Can you zoom in the daubers with brand? The brand of the daubers? I can show you the package. I just opened a new setup. Sure. Let me just finish my yellow. If that's what you're asking, sure. Martha Stewart has them. I'm sure you probably could use gel color. I mean, I'm just a poppy paint addict, so I like to use poppy paint. Busy Bee, that's what I do all the time. I was watching Leanna's too. Yes, my watercolor tutorial is on my YouTube as well. Yep. Yep. And again, I apologize, it's just my Periscopes, you know. You can fast forward, though, to the parts you want to see. It's kind of weird, like, when you watch the videos on YouTube, though, because you guys, like, on Periscope, you can see the comments. On YouTube, it just looks like I'm talking to myself. It's hilarious. But everyone was asking for them, so I kind of just threw them on there. What's your YouTube name? Painted and Sprinkled. I know my name on here is paint_sprinkled, but that's really my business name is Painted and Sprinkled. Well, these aren't huge, but honestly, there's not... Let me get my package. Hold on. The ones that I just bought today were these green ones, and thank you for whoever just put that up. Martha Stewart's are all white, and hers are even a little bit smaller. Like, if you get different brands, you guys will have a good variety of sizes, okay? The brand I bought today is the brand, it looks like Enamels, Folk Art, you know, who makes all of the what'd you call it, oh my gosh, you guys, the paint for ceramics, what is that called? Somebody help me, I'm having a brain fart. Thank you, acrylic paint, there you go, Folk Art, that's what I got today. Thank you so much. Brain fart, acrylic paint, you can tell I'm not like usually an acrylic painting kind of person. Alright, so here we go. Let me just show you guys now. I have, for those of you who haven't been in here, let me see. So I have red, orange, and yellow, and green done. Yeah, you found me. Thank you for the hearts to you guys. When you see something you like, heart it up. Heart it up, heart it up. Alright, so let me see. Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green. I have blue and purple left. So if you're sick and tired of watching already, you can pop out, because now you just saw how to do a whole thing again. If you want to hang out and chat with me, I'm all down. Let me give this a good stir. Thank you very much. I love polka dots too. Polka dots, watercolor. Watercolor is really my absolute favorite. I could sit here and watercolor and cake pops all day long. It's horrible. I would never get anything done. Alright, I'm stirring it really good because this has been sitting in here for a few weeks now. So you just want to give it a nice stir. This blue is another one, you guys. It's to die for. I love this blue. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now if you want it a little bit more toned down, just add a little bit of lemon extract in there. Alright, so for the blue, I still need another, I'll do a small one now. This is a smaller one. It's pretty small. Why? What happened? What happened? Okay, so again, I'm going to show you. Dab it in the blue and then scrape it right off on the side because you don't want a ton on there. You just want it to show and not drip. We're not dripping. That's a whole other technique. Alright, so these are smaller, so you're going to need more of these. But look how pretty that blue is. Isn't it so pretty? Alright, looking down. I'm not ignoring. And once you guys get the hang of it, you go quick enough, really only have to dip it 1, maybe 2 times. Because remember, these poppy paints are alcohol based, so they dry extremely quick. So you kind of have to work quick with them. And boom, there you go. Trendy treats. You tried to do the gold and it wasn't giving you the full circle. You probably didn't have enough on there then. Because I've done the gold and it works. Either that or your gold maybe was too thick, your highlighter. Try to thin it out a little bit. Hopefully that'll help out next time you do them. Yes, try again. Don't give up, you guys. I mean, that's one thing. Ugh, I hate when people try it, though, and then they don't want to try it again because it didn't quite work. Practice, practice, practice. Just out of curiosity, since we have some peeps up in here, how long have you guys, for those who are cake poppers, how long have you been doing cake pops? Let's start some conversation since we're just poking around over here. Because you guys all know how to do this. What is this thing called you're using? It's called a dauber. D-A-U-B-E-R. 4 years. 2 years. 5 years. Ooh. It's a long time. 1.5 years. And I'm sure you guys have all, whether you've been doing it for 5 years or 5 days, right? 7 years? Ooh, you're like a veteran then, huh? It's a long time because cake pops are not like, haven't been around that long. There we go. So there's another one. You're a newbie. Well, welcome. 3 years, but I started this company this year. Hey, Angel, I'm right with you. Right with you. I've been cake popping for about 4 years now and just sold, you know, or I shouldn't say sold, I made them for kind of friends and family. And they did pay me every once in a while, right? But I just made my LLC and stuff this June. So on the books, I'm very new. But I've been doing it for a while now. And I've really been enjoying doing these scopes and stuff for you guys because I just love to see everybody try new things, you know? Oh, that one came out nice. It was too big and falling off the sticks. Are you talking about your cake pops? Because I missed it if you said that. I'm painting with poppy paint. Poppy paint right here. Completely edible. Do all the poppy, blah, 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 I missed that, it faded off. Do all the poppy paint something. Yes, that's something you gotta learn right away is, I always say, honestly, it's learning how to make a good dough, consistency dough, and learning how to melt your chocolate. I mean, obviously designing stuff takes skill too, but you have to have the basics down before you can expect to have any of that work out for you. The tool in my hand is called a dauber, D-A-U-B-E-R. They do dry very quick because they're alcohol based. So the trick is, telling you guys, the trick is put a little bit more than what you think you're going to need there, because you know, you got to remember, if you go put it in a deeper spot, your poppy paints, it'll stay wet longer and easier to work with. That's why I use these little containers here, because really technically I could even dip right out of there, you know, dip this dauber into there. I just wanted something that was a little bit not as vibrant of a color. Like this one actually still kind of came out pretty dark, but that's okay. The other, and maybe stand out a little bit from the other ones that are a little bit lighter toned. Alright, so let's see, do one more. See, and I like when they do this, like, me personally, I like the different colors in there, not necessarily, all one dark circle. I just like the different variations in color, but I'm also a watercolor lover, and so watercolor has a lot of different shades in there. Okay, one more. I have purple. One more, and then I'm off. I'm off for the night because it's already almost midnight here. Wowzers. Almost midnight, and I'm still up. And this was my only order, you guys. No, you can't rinse with water. Can't rinse with water. The only thing you can use with poppy paint is lemon extract. Like even when you're cleaning your brushes here, it's all lemon extract. It's the only thing that'll take it off. Only thing. And it works good. I mean, it really gets everything off. You have chocolate hearts? Thank you for all the chocolate hearts. Yeah, lemon extract is the only thing that'll work with getting your brushes clean if you get it on, you know, your table or whatever. All right, so I'm just stirring up my purple now, and this purple is pretty dark, so I'm going to add a little bit of lemon extract in my palette just to kind of tone it down because I don't want it too dark. Stirring, stirring. See, it's a pretty dark purple. So, I think this one's got to be a large, yep, this one's going to be a large polka dot because I did 3 small, 3 large. Remember the trick with your extract that you're using? Use a little pipette just to have it easier to do rather than pouring it everywhere. That depends, using it straight from the bottle or add lemon extract. When you're using it straight from the bottle, they are very bold colors, but she made them that way specifically so that you could add lemon extract to water it down a bit, or even add white to lighten up the shades, because she said when she made these, you'd rather make them bright and bold and lighten them with white than too light and not be able to darken them, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? All right, so I have 4 more cake pops here. Okay, yes. And actually, very smart to do that for us, you guys, because otherwise there'd be, I mean, she does have pastel colors out too, which are really pretty. You can't quite get that from just adding white to these because they are a little bit of a different shades. See, I love when you dip it, this is just me, my liking, when you dip it and you have different shades within the polka dot. If you wanted it darker, that's when you would not add any lemon extract. You'd just take it straight from the bottle if you wanted a more solid polka dot. This was a quick order for a little baby shower, like a rainbow baby shower, and she's like, I don't care what you do. I just love polka dots, polka dot themed. So I said, okay. I love, love, love when customers give you free, you know, creative grounds to go, because I don't know, I just feel so much more relaxed when I'm doing stuff like that. Plus, you come up with some pretty cool things, because not all the time do you have time to just sit around and play. So when you have a customer like that, it's fun to try some different things. So you see the different, it's almost like a little watercolor polka dot. That's what I like, me personally. And she said I can do whatever I want, so that's what I'm doing. Wait till you guys see this whole stand of these cake pops. Now this is the last color of the rainbow. I'm surprised I've had you guys stick around, because I feel like you guys have seen this so many times. So thank you. I'm gonna go quick here. Get these last ones done. Again, these big ones you kind of have to give a little swirly while you got it on there, just because they're a little bit bigger. All right, so there's another one. See if I can get these done before this dries on my palette here. I think so. I got plenty on there. So yeah, if you guys haven't tried the polka dots yet, definitely give them a shot. They're a lot of fun. That one dripped down a little bit. I'll have to wait till that dries and fix that one up. All right, and I got one more. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. That one always wants to try to drip on me right there. I must be hitting the end a little too hard. All right, sorry, I am not looking up. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I get lost, like when I'm actually working over here. And I forget to kind of check up and see if you guys are saying anything bad about me up there. All right, that's it. Boom. What are you using to put it on with? It's a dauber. Here, let me see if I can get close up. Hey, you guys, you know what? The ones that I bought today, the folk art ones, it actually does have the size on there. See if you guys can see it. See? D-A-U-B-E-R. Dauber. That's 5/8 of an inch, the large one. And then it looks like the small one. See, Martha Stewart doesn't even put the sizes on hers. There we go. Hold on. And where'd it go? This one doesn't say dauber on it? No, I guess it's too small. Right there, 1/4 inch. So that's the tiny one and that's the big one. You can see the difference. All right, so let me show you now. You're welcome. Let me show you guys all of it here. Take off my... There, hold on. Okay, so there you go. Now you have the whole rainbow. So you see there's the larger ones and then the smaller ones. So I have all the colors here that they wanted. So I am going to pack these bad boys up in a box, have them all ready for pickup tomorrow, and that's it. That's it in a nutshell. So, thank you again, you guys, for hanging out with me, watching me polka dot it up. Okay, and remember, if you do any polka dots, tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see it. Alright, I've seen all different kinds. Okay, that's it. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and the drip, the purple one right here, I know it dripped. I think what I'll do is once it's all dry, I'll take a toothpick and just kind of, look, let me show you, hold on. Since you asked me if you want to see my imperfection. I don't mind at all. Yep. Hold on here. Let me grab maybe even a cake pop stick. Oh, and I have one right here. Because once it dries, I don't know if it's had a chance to dry yet. That's the only thing. Let me see. Oh yeah. With poppy paint, it's probably better if it hasn't dried yet. There you go. I might have to redo that other one. Let's see if I can pull that down. Oh, you guys can't even see. Yes, I've been able to scrape it off after it dries, just with a toothpick, and then smooth out my chocolate. But it's better if it's not dry. You have a little bit more here. Okay, let me just shape my polka dot a little bit so it doesn't look horrible. Push that down, and pull this one down and push it a little bit. And then if you take a paper towel, a little piece, I'm going to take that, and you can almost just sand your chocolate a little bit. Get a nice smooth surface again. So, not bad. Ta-da! Now that I fixed a boo-boo live for you. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna head out. It's midnight. Look, see my clock up there? Midnight. Well, I know, poppy paints, make sure you get them. They're really good. I know, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, a drip. How is she gonna fix that sucker? I fixed it. You're welcome. All right, you guys, good night. Have a good night, and try and think if I probably won't be on until like next week for tutorial kinds of things, but I do have something really cool that I tested out tonight. That's why I got all crazy with my poppy paint. So I'm really excited to kind of debut that. I'm just like figuring out all this different stuff to do with this stuff. It's been fun. All right, good night. And if I don't see you for tutorials, if you're not a Sprinkle Nights person, then have a good weekend. All right. Otherwise, for those of you who tune in for that, I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. All right. See ya. Bye.